Hello everybody, it's Catherine and happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. These weeks go quick, don't they? So I'm having a chance to do a Roxy's weekly challenge, which I'm really happy about because I don't always get the chance. But it just so happened that Roxy's challenge this week, I watched a video yesterday or whatever, is journaling cards, and she wants you to make a garden inspired, garden themed. So what have I been trying to do all week? I've been trying to make journal cards, haven't I? Monday I was going to make journal cards and made 2 covers instead. So it was probably meant to be. I want some journaling cards. So I've got 4 cards that, this is my Christmas paper left over, and my Christmas sort of cardstock, and I've already cut them up. What bit I got left, I cut them up into journal card sizes, and then the bases are already cut ready for projects like this. And I've got a little assortment of what I'm going to perhaps use. So I've got some images from Edith Holden, which I probably am going to use those, and I've got some of the images. I've got my Japanese flower kit, David's Japanese flowers. I'm in the process of doing those little kits I promised. Let me show you. Let me show you. They're not ready yet, but I'm putting together these fabrics. I'm going to put a bit of sashiko thread in. You get the full set of these printed off, and all these wonderful fabrics. Can you see? That's another one. They've all got the same in, there's just slightly different patterning on the blue, and so I might use these today. And then also there's a new kit that Rachel's put out, so that's what she used when she was filming, so I'll put a link down below. She used those when she was doing her backgrounds, so that's a lovely new kit for you to have a look at. We always like Rachel's beautiful kits. And then I've taken 1, 2, 3, 5 images from David's new kit, his Flora and Fauna. Really good value. There's 35 pages of nature. So it already done 4 journaling cards there, that they're ready just to rock and roll, aren't they? But I don't, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to put them straight on probably. So some of the full pages in the kit. He spent a lot of time doing these, bless him. He's really enjoyed doing it. To say, you know, he didn't know how to do it, and now Joe had to show him. He's really coming on leaps and bounds. So yeah, here you've already got 4 that you could just print off straight away with some birds. And then I've got these small journaling cards ready done as well. There's loads and loads of pages, full-size pages. You can collage, do whatever you want with it. But anyway, I've chosen the ones that I wanted to use for today. I'm going to actually fussy tear around some of these flowers, I think, to go with the Edith Holden. So that's what I think I'll start with. Now I wanted to use this. It would help, wouldn't it, if I got a journaling card. So we need to cover this Christmas. Let's get one that's, we don't need to do anything with the back really. That's nice on the back. So I'm just going to measure this. I'll get my pencil out. I don't want a thick pen, do I? So hope, okay, this is thick. Hope you're all doing well. And I had fun with the slow stitching. I think that's, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not going to do too much off camera because I get carried away. Once I start a new project, you know, it's easy to get carried away, and then there we go. So that's the first one, and I mean really journaling card on it in its own. Well, do you know what, you saw me measure that, didn't you? I hope you all caught the fantastic collaboration that Luise Heinzl in Austria has did, and oh, she did this live show, was it Friday, how she's bound everybody's collaboration together, and oh, I was nearly crying because bless her, she was so emotional, and you could tell that she wanted so much that she wouldn't make a mistake, because you know she got all these wonderful pieces from other journalers, and oh bless her, and she's a lovely lady. So if you haven't caught that, go and check out her channel. And yeah, it was lovely, it was lovely to watch. So it's still a bit mudgy. Oh, is somebody moving this pencil when I'm not looking, eh? You know me and measuring, you know me and measuring. Why cut it in three? Why cut it 3 times when you can do it 5, Catherine? That's, yeah, that's the motto. It's because I've kept my glasses off to see, and I can't see. Right, now then, we'll put some glue on that. We're rocking and rolling. We're rocking and rolling now. Yeah, so thank you to all new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. We'll have all sorts of craft fun here, and make some lovely friends. We've already made some wonderful friends since we started the channel in September, and thank you for coming along. You won't get perfect, you won't get, especially when it comes to cutting. Now I've cut too much off. So you haven't seen that. Right, okay, the other thing is, oh thank you, the Japanese journal has sold, and there were a couple of lovely ladies, well there was a few after it, but the one has bought it, the other lady has decided to have a custom order. So yeah, that'll be busy again. I've nearly finished the ones I've got in, so if you are interested, then just get in contact with me. I sort of, the yellow I think's too blendy, the red, let's have a look, see what this one's like. It's, there's music paper and script and all sorts of little elements of butterflies and things on. So I'm going to tear that down. I know that's awful because there's a incy wincy butterfly there, but for here, there we go. I'm going to glue that on there. It's got me thinking now. Do I want to? Oh. Where's the least interesting? The least interesting is this side. So I'm going to put that there now. I've changed my mind. Changed my mind now. Put that on there. Go around the corner. And I'm going to... Ooh, Something fell over then, Ms. Nelson heard it. I'm just going to put something long and thin up this left hand side, just to give it a bit extra. That's the one I wanted. That's the one, excuse me leaning, that's the one. So these are what I showed you, the Japanese ones that David did to just to go with the lovely kit from Tracy box. Right, okay, so I'm going to tear around them for sake of ease for the video. And I've just got, oh, that's juicy, it's a new one, new ink pad. I'm liking these stamping pads, classic stamping pads, standing up. This is Mossy Meadow. I'm going to turn these into two separate flowers. Okay, I'll put that one there. And this one at this end. So we've still got that bit of a background there, which is lovely. And then in this corner I'm going to see if I've got a botanical, something botanical looking. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, Tracy label. Okay, and I'm just going to lightly go around the edge. As you know, I'm not a big, I don't always ink everything, but seeing as we're doing something a bit gardeny, there we go. And I think we'll leave the back for now, because it doesn't matter what if we leave it. Don't know what journal I'm going to put it in yet. Okay, so this one I'm going to directly put in the David's on. Love this one, it's gorgeous, gorgeous sunflower. We always used to try, the kids always used to try and grow sunflowers. They always wanted to grow them, and I don't think we, the further north you are here really in the UK, it's not quite as warm. You can grow things further south, you know, that like lots of sunshine. Could never get them to grow, they were most disappointed. It's funny how kids are drawn to sunflowers. I think they do a lot of projects in school on them. Thank you so much to everybody that's put orders into the shop for paper. So thank you. It's very much appreciated. I'm just going to give that, see, it's already done for you. So if you're a bit nervous of collage and you want to do some of these journaling cards, then this is a good solution. Okay, I'm just going to ink a bit around there. I don't profess to be, that was my twin Nelson now, sounds like he's choking. Got a fur ball. David's there, he's alright, I'm not leaving him. We've got a little baby blackbird in the garden that's learning to fly. Nelson's most interested. He's not frightened it off, surprisingly, but he's sort of going a bit too close to it. Its mother's screeching away. Doesn't like the risk, I think. Okay, so that's 2. So soon, this is why I like to, I think we'll have to put something front and back on this. This is why I like to get my bases ready ahead of time. So, shall we have one of these? I think it'd be nice, I think it would be nice to have this one, because there's some little birds on this one, but it's more garden orientated, so I think best little thing ever, this little Fiskars cutter. It's no good if you want to do your 12 by 12s, but yeah. That's it, that's nice. How cute that looks. Done already. Got some lovely script, then music paper, then the image in the middle. Gorgeous. So I've done a lot of collage this week. I think this glue's about empty. There we go. Now let's have a look, see. I think we need a little label in that bottom. I need to refill these, there's not many left. No, that blends in too much. Let's have a look what else we've got. Got some nature ones somewhere, but I actually think that's nice because it's white. I'm trying to think where these are from. I can't think. They're not Rachel's. I don't know if they're Nicky Adjigan or if they're just trying to it's a bit too much ink on this really for me, so just ink that over so it's not so blatantly. Oh, nice. Bit more than I wanted really, but it's a brand new ink pad, so it's even with one little dab you've got to, oh lordy, look, blinking, you ever done that? Glue stick goes flirting. I'm going to put it this side actually. I don't want to cover that little birdie up there. Oh, bless him. My lovely husband brought me some tea.
Who's he?
Him that came yesterday.
Oh, right.
Can you get me a glue stick, please?
Oof.
There's some in there if you don't want to use your stash. He's got a stash and he thinks I don't know.
Whereabouts? That one they had with your finger?
Yeah, up there. Up there and turn right. There we go. Nearly pulled all shelves over.
That's hot.
That's hot, David.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, burnt my tongue. Usually put more milk in than that. Oh, It's trying to kill me off now. You know what, don't you? If she burns her tongue, she won't talk for the rest of the day. Is that it?
That's it exactly.
Burnt my tongue. Yeah.
Do you want to use that?
Not really, no. I'm just trying to decide what to do with my burnt tongue. Never worked with dogs and husbands, I tell you.
Or wives.
Right, we'll do one more and then... oh no, we were going to do something on the back, weren't we? Because we've got Christmas paper still. Well, to be honest... now, I'm going to do a bit of collage. I'm going to use a bit of... I'm going to use this. It's a lovely colour. Don't you find these old Edith Holdens? They've got a lovely coloration to them. Oh crikey, when did I put that other mark? It's there. There we go. That's lovely. That's great because you can still write on there and it's got a bit of interest down there, so I like that. Oh, I need to go and stick my tongue in some cold water. Oh, girls, what have I done? Oh, look what I'm saying, that's lovely. It's plain there and something for a bit of interest I've glued on the wrong side. Never mind, there's still plenty of journaling space there. I'm too busy talking about my tongue, aren't I? Not concentrating on the job in hand. There we go. I'm going to just going to trim that off so the glue doesn't stick to everything. That'll be okay. Concentrate on what you're doing, girl. I've got stuff all over today. Right, okay, so I'm going to do another Edith Holden on the last one, I think. Yeah, this will be nice to journal on top of as well, but there's a little bit of garden foliage on there which will give some interest. Says she. Now you know I can't do it wrong this time because I've you know, glued the back. I've glued the back so that I don't have that problem again. There we go. We'll just cut that down. Save all these little bits because they're coming for little tags and stuff like that. Save every little scrap of Edith Holden. There we go. Now, do some collage on here. So I'm going to get back to this. Now, let's see if we've got some, since we're doing a Roxy's challenge, let's see if I've got some nice paper of Rachel's. See, this is some little bits and bobs that, oh yeah, let's see if we can use some of this that she sends in her packs. Hello, Nelson. That's not covering it up enough, is it? So what I think, what else have we got in here? That's nice. That's it, get it all out now at the end, make everywhere else a mess. Worse than it was. That's lovely stuff she sent as well. No, I'm not feeling them, and so it's such precious paper that I'm not going to use it for the sake of it. That's pretty though. See, every little scrap that she sends, these will all be used. Take that off. Let's see a bit of that instead of that one. Okay. Have I gone crackers? Am I going crackers today? I've put my card in here. I can't get my... Goodness me, what's the matter with my brain today? Let's so those that you that don't know, if you tear away from yourself, you don't get that white line. If you don't want to have that in. Okay, got that bit there. We don't need to use all that. Do I like that on the back? No. To be honest, I'm going to back it with Edith Holden first. Just put all the things I need to this side. Then they won't get stuck in the... Because I've only got a really little desk. I keep promising I'm going to give you another show round since I bought my trolley. I will get round to that, I haven't forgotten. Right then. I'm just trying to... That will go on the back there. She says, what? I bet you're thinking, what is she faffing about at today? Hey? I'll do it that way because it's plain. More plain. I've been enjoying Kate. I watched Kate at the last Homely House. I mean, I've mentioned her before. But if you don't know about her channel, I mean, she's a far bigger channel than I am. She's lovely. She's from the UK. She's further north from us in Northumberland, which is higher up than where we are here. But we go to Northumberland quite, you know, we like to go there for mini breaks. It's a lovely part of the country. And she's a lovely lady. I really love her. and if you're into cats, I mean, she does the amazing quilts. And she went on a little trip to a beautiful natural meadow, and it was stunning. Right, so I think that's going to work now. Look, we'll put it to about there. So I'm going to stick that around there. So this meadow is absolutely full of all these beautiful wild flowers. So go and take a look at that. She usually posts on a Sunday. So it'll be this Sunday that's just gone past. Oh, and just to see all the beautiful, beautiful wild flowers. So if you want a bit of inspo, if you're doing Rachel, Roxy's weekly challenge. Very inspiring to see wildflowers just growing wherever they want to. That's better. I'm getting there. I knew what I sort of wanted. Now, do I really want a bit of this blue on anymore? I don't think so, but we'll see. Do I want a bit of this white with it? This is some of mine. Printed off an image on the back of scrunched up paper. Yeah, put that on. Give it a good old crinkle up, and it just gives a different texture. You can do that as well when you are making leather look paper with brown paper, if you scrunkle that up. Okay. Now, get over to that side. And then let's just have another look, see if there's anything from Edith that we could just have going through the middle. Look. Let's have a look in here. Oh, perfect. I think that was what I'm thinking. Now, a little trick if you want to get round these really small writing of Edith Holden, you say you want to put a little bit of script on. I always use my little water pen because it's fabulous for just going round the smallest of, because you can't print a tear without losing some of your writing. So that's how I always do that. Right, this is sort of just what I was wanting. I've got green ink all over me now. Take this down a little bit more. There we are, that sort of thing I wanted. So having that gap in the middle. Oh, do you know what? I think I need to go back to bed today. Nothing's going right, is it? Hey, Skunkle that back down. That's that. And then I think I want a little label in this corner. Ooh, bit white, so we'll ink it up a bit. Now, oh, I don't know now where to put it. I think I will just move it up at the top a bit there. It's going to cover a bit of that up, whatever, isn't it? So if I just get rid of some of it, it's that's coming down from there. So thank you, Rachel. So I've done a Roxy Creations using some of her lovely, some of the painted stuff she done. Lovely. There we go, plenty of space. I'll turn them over now. So, that's annoying me. Let's cut that square. There we go. There. We've got 4 done. Thank goodness, because I think I need to go back to bed. It's been it's this heat. It's just muggy. I can't think straight. Right. I've enjoyed doing that, even though I kept getting it all in a pickle. Great idea. I know Rachel did some with tracing paper and printed some images on there as well. And you could do it with a little bit of napkin. But we have to get the great big massive printer, photo printer out. That's this big, as big as this desk, to print on any tracing paper or vellum or whatever. So I've just improvised with what we've got. So we've got this lovely one here. I'll wait and see what journal we're putting as to what space for writing on the back. So that nothing needs doing to that. That's one of David's lovely journal cards already made for you in his Flora and Fauna kit. We'll link that down below, and I'll link Rachel's new kit down below, which she used with this week's weekly challenge. It's got some Edith Holden on the back, and it's again got one of David's journal toppers and a little, I was going to tell you, wasn't I, who that belonged to, and I think that's Paper Outpost. No, I don't know. Do you know now? I don't. So sorry whoever's kicked it is, that I cannot remember whose it is. Sorry, can't remember. And so these, and then these two have been a collage. So Edith Holden on the back with some of Rachel's lovely paper that I got in my paper pack, and a bit of collage on the front. And the same with that one, and we'll leave that. We might put some plain packaging paper on there, brown to write. So there we are. Thank you so much for joining me. There's loads of people that are doing this week's hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and yeah, I made a bit of a ash of mine, but it all turned out in the end. You see, this is what I'm like. This is how I roll. I always seem to be going in round and round in circles, but it goes all right in the end. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your support. David and I really appreciate it, both on the channel, by subscribing, and you know I love to have a natter in the comments down below. I do try to answer everybody's comments, and for the support for the shop. So have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you next week for another lovely crafting week. Okay then, bye for now.